But I'm straight. Hey guys, what's up on YouTube? My name is Ghostie, or David of VODs to YouTube, and I am currently, today is currently November 9th, 2019. It is a Saturday, and I think, God, I forgot how loud this game is. I think that I'm going to be doing these VODs officially, because I actually have energy for some reason. Most of my VODs can go burn in the wind for all I care. But I'm going to make a point to just make sure every video, a VOD, is posted whenever they happen. So like day after, a couple days after, something to that effect. I clicked off of Nuclear Throne and it was not happy. You like that heavy breathing? Let's copy. Let's actually copy this one, which I know why is broken. I'm gonna have to redo this one anyways, because this is like broken, but yeah, this works. Duplicate. We're gonna call it NT. And then instead of it being a display capture, we're going to delete. Yes. Add game capture. And I did a dumb again. Heavy breathing is going to be the first thing you hear in this VOD. And that is okay. Game capture. Yes. Instead add new. NT. I'm going to have to like go through one day soon and fix all of these. Capture a specific window. Nuclear Throne. Done. Awesome! Is that Nuclear Throne actually like done correctly? It is. And then we move it to the bottom so it has all the stuff. And there shouldn't be anything being covered with the location of everything. Yeah, everything should be fine. Awesome. So hi. Let's stream ourselves some Nuclear Throne as I fix my pillow that I'm currently kneeling on. I don't have a chair. My chair broke. And it's as annoying as it sounds. Random it. And we're just gonna place in a Nuclear Throne. This is a warm-up. I wasn't looking at the screen where I should have been. Boop, boop. Oh, okay, I wasn't paying attention again. Okay, making sure this guy wasn't the last and I was about to screw myself. How did I just almost die on the first room? It's a warm-up, guys. It's a warm-up. It's a warm-up. feel like there's more up here. Nope, I'm a liar. Let's keep going. Ooh. This could not be a worse spot. Okay, that could have been worse. Probably. I mean, I say that only because I survived the fight, in all honesty. It would have been the worst if I died. It's like, do I want a wrench? Do I truly implore myself? Yes. Just like in Isaac, I make dumb decisions before I'm good enough to make them work. But that is okay. I love the game. I love the what's it called? Sound design in this game. It's funny. Oh, I let him hit me. Okay. Hey, next. Somehow I left, come here. Come here. They didn't have to come here, I went to them. Whoa, a screwdriver. I almost want to take that over my wrench. Yeah. Sarcasm for those involved. Off normal and all terrain are... I'll take second stomach. Good idea. Thank you. Ah, of course. Right as I left clicked, I was like, wait a minute. Isn't he? Yes. Yes, he is. I'm gonna just avoid melee weapons now. Unless it's like a sledgehammer. Or the shovel. I've never used the shovel. My left leg is falling asleep. So now I'm leaning in a very weird way. I just rolled into a shot. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking into bullets if you guys need me. Speaking of melee weapons, water boost. I mean, of course. Wow, the short range is not a joke. Understood. If I'm rounding a corner, I can just... like that. Just, you know, just paint the walls with bullet holes. That noise is outside of my door. Hey, big bandit. Or no, I just shot a thing. There he is. These need to kill all of these people before I kill you. Awesome. That fight went way better than I anticipated it. Given that all I have is an SMG. I guess SMG. Ow, as I just cornered my... Okay. This is what happens when you get cocky. Understood. Understood! Stop getting cocky. Hey, a character to teach me to stop getting cocky. One that dies in one shot. Boom. And, oop. It was at this moment I realized I should probably take the revolver. Because I can do that. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. On to the next level as I adjust my legs. This game is so strange. I wish I had an eye tracker on this, because I feel like it would be insane to just see where my eyes go. Like, because I feel like my eyes dart all over the place whenever I play this game. Well, that works. Now I have a slugger I can pick. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I can dodge things, like, so well it surprises even me. And sometimes I can't tell my sphincter from my anus. So my sphincter I always say that wrong. It's supposed to be my sphincter from my eye socket. Though I feel like that goes well with the joke. More HP for medkits. Corpses fly and hit harder. Sure. Out of here. You too. Jesus Christ. Now that was a corpse explosion. Scorpions suck. There we go. I am rocking a Call of Duty setup, really. Oh my god. It like appeared at the worst time it could. I feel like there's something up here. Oh, there is ammo. Yank. Let's go. Rhino skin. Jesus Christ. Okay. These maggots always catch me. Okay, retry. I suddenly can't get past Big Bandit. Just suddenly. I mean, I can get past Big Bandit. I just keep dying on his level. whatever. That was me being dumb. I should really just... I should do an extreme thing and only run melting as to a way to force me to get better. Like, I feel like that would probably help. On top of the fact that melting gets more rads. So I guess I'd be partway forcing myself to get better, but also I'm using kind of a strange crutch. That's funny. So yeah, maybe I'll just do melting runs. Until I'm just unbelievably bored of melting. Hell. Okay. That's what we're doing. We're doing melting. We're doing only melting runs. Having more HP isn't that much of a crutch to me, because I just lose it all anyways. So let's play the gas cannon as a way to force myself to learn to play the game. I know that sounds unbelievably strange, but I have a feeling it'll work. That's how you do your heat training. You stick your hand directly into the fire. Awesome. That's not really how you do heat training. I'm not even sure if heat training is like a thing. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of this, isn't it? I hate these. Little shit. Sometimes I just do really stupid things, and I feel like if you're watching this, it's more or less a learning experience of your own tolerance. Did I just level up 2 times? Hell yeah. So let's stick slower bullets and attract drops from farther. Lord. Just gonna wait. Okay. I didn't pick up a scarier face. That definitely feels like I picked up a scarier face. Is there anything down here? No, alright, jeez. Alright, time for my bottleneck. 1-3. Everybody else can die. I have to walk into the belly of the beast. That went way better than I thought it was going to. Okay. Who's left here? And then I died to that. Oh, sorry, phone. Push through a limited number of walls. No damage. I'll take it. I give my left leg some time to live. 3 shots, great. Always fantastic. Damn it. He just walked into me. I had nothing that could just, like, control the room, more or less. Like... Well, I guess I had, like, obviously a gun controls the room, but more or less I didn't have a good enough gun to control. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I hate the maggots. I hate them so much. Oh, I'm low on bullets. Okay. I was finna say. No! Oh, that did break. Yes. Awesome. Of course I'll pick up a slugger. Bolts. I need those. I mocked the pop gun in my video. And let's just say that was a place of ignorance. Like, I didn't realize how good the pop gun actually was. I was like, if that was a mimic, I was gonna squeal. Awesome. Sure, I don't know, like, how good this gun is, but it seems to use 3 bullets at a time, which is not good. Strikes me as it's supposed to be, like, my powerful gun. Still 2 shots, nice. I like when I walk into bullets. It's like my favorite pass now. There is a rat that literally walked up on me and I did nothing about it. He could have had my soul and it would have been his. It would have been his. There's still somebody alive. I'll keep this set up. I don't know how good it is, but watch this guy kill me. Okay. No, no, no. That's how I feel right now. Jesus Christ. Sounds like the portal opened. I'll keep these. I don't know how good these are, but I'll keep them. Haven't stirred me wrong yet. That's all that matters. Oh, good thing I didn't get hit. I'll take one of mains. It's a nice thing to have. I'm enjoying this. It's okay. Why are their bullets bouncy? What the hell? Bolts. You know, for when that a disc gun comes in clutch again. Awesome. I'll take that. I gotta write after this too. Not out of like a force thing. It's just want to. But I have no clue how long I'll be streaming for today. I just walked into a maggot. Great. Time to test my gall. That went smoothly. Much, much smoother than I anticipated. is he? There we go. Awesome. Hi. Awesome. Is that it? No. Who's left? Oh, quite a few people over here. It's funny, the thing that like works super well against them is the thing they drop. Oh god, party of 5. Sup? Dab on them, boys. Hey guys! I'm astonished that none of my things went off. I have a raid noise. Actually, it's the default one, but still, hey. Gale guy, this is a raid. Dab on him, of course. Hello, Leonard add-on. Hi. How's everybody doing? I am currently, for the people joining, I'm learning the game still. This is my second time playing it since Thursday. And I'm forcing myself to do horrible things. Oh, it's going great. I killed myself in a bunch of really stupid ways when I was just random running. So I'm purposely playing melting. So I have very little room for error. And I'm hoping that will help me, but who knows. Lynn is signed. Understood. And my phone's at 100%. Whew. Things are going okay at best. God awful at worst. Oh, that guy was not dead. Gungeon roguelite version. Sure, Ben. I'm not. This game is very similar to Gungeon. I wouldn't be surprised if this inspired Gungeon. Or, like, did more than inspire Gungeon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Throwing shade where shade isn't. Give me box. Woo, woo. I killed things that I didn't see. Okay, nothing else down here. Okay. Ooh. No, I want gun and red. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, I hate myself so much. Do I take it? How do you guys think? Do I take the sledgehammer? Do I? And if I do take it, what do I take it in place of? My pop gun with 21 shots or my grenade launcher? Yeah, that's a pretty good descriptor actually. Lynn. There is no, in my opinion, with Gungeon, there was this weird learning curve that made itself apparent like halfway through when you first started playing. It just suddenly got super hard. Alright. We're doing it. It just suddenly got like super hard out of nowhere. At least for me. And there is a car in the wall. No. No. Give me a... He was nowhere near that. Okay. Thank you. This room is terrifying. Sure. Smack her hard. That's the intention. What is this? And how? If it's called a bounce, how hard does it bounce? Oh, it bounces. It bounces pretty hard. Oh, it's such good crowd control. I'm gonna ignorantly keep that though. Here. Well, that is a good point. It does reward consistency. So we turn that up because I know the game's a little out there. Audio. My audio has been an issue for what feels like years. Is this better? Anyone? Allows the hide and shoot strat. There we go. Oh. Didn't know he was the last guy. Understood. I just need to be able to just survive like one more bullet. He landed on top of me. That's a weird audio setup. Never seen it at 1% before. It's because my computer is at 100% audio. It's weird, I know. But it's just how I keep my computer. Wait, is this Mad Dog? No. It's just that thing. Bugger off. They fixed that body. Oh! And I... Get out of here. Give me everything. Almost death by Uber. You know? Sometimes it really do be like that. Awesome. Not the Ubers again. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to... Because this is actually really similar to my best run the other day. This is Mad Dog. I don't like snipers. I really don't like snipers. Mostly because they explode. They themselves are not that hard to kill. It's the fact that they go to boom boom. Hey, Mad Dog. Oh! Oh! Shit! Oh, well, oops. Alright. Back to the pit. Ooh. I knew you could reflect things, but I didn't know snipers were reflectable. That's sick. Part of me loves both of these weapons. Crossbow is so stupid fun. And it's not stupid, I just think it's stupid fun. put one of my legs up now. Oh god. If you didn't see a stream title, you kill a sniper that's on pulling. I bet. God, if you didn't read the title, I don't have a chair. I'm currently on my knees on a pillow, and my legs do not like that. I'm a bigger person, so it makes it even worse. And none of my, like, I can't wait. Streamers, you chair is broke. Hold on. I'm gonna try something interesting. This may be really stupid. I'm gonna grab a bunch of pillows. So let me take my headphones off. Oh god, my back. So let's grab a bunch of pillows. I use body pillows when I sleep for my back. So I have a few. Pillow chair time. You're damn right. It's pillow chair time. I have a lot of pillows for no reason. Oh god, this pillow is crunched. I do like rarely use it, so I probably abuse it more than I use it. If this works, by the way, go ahead and hit that follow button. First time I've had like 5 viewers in like a really long time, and I'm building a pillow chair. This is one of those times I wish I had a camera too, because I have Minecraft pillows. Minecraft, great game. I'm gonna sit on this and it's gonna sink. So let's overpile it. And next pillow. Boom. Okay. So it's like up to my legs. So let's walk around it. Let me pull it back actually. Okay. This I'm gonna sink to the floor and y'all are gonna hear a very loud thud. Huh? I mean, this is better. I'm head level with my desk. Oh god. I mean, this is more comfortable. My head is at my keyboard right now. Let's see if I can play like this. Oh. It slid. But let's see if I can play like this. Let's see if it's possible. I'm looking up at my monitor. Granted, I was a console player for years. So I have more pillows. I'm gonna grab more pillows. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. And I'm on my back. Oh, God. Eh. Ah! Oh. This is content. Damn it. And also efficiency. Sorry, Stitch. Need this. I have every pillow from off my bed. Yeah. Sounds like a Civ quote. Actually, no, it sounds like a quote from Darkest Dungeons. So we need a firm base with an old couch cushion I repurposed as a pillow. Then we fold body pillow. And then we fold body pillow. I appreciate those who are still watching me do this. Because yes, it is very stupid. But the longer you're here, the more you'll realize how on brand this is. And then we grab Big Pillow. It's from Race the Sun. Oh. I have that game in my library. Pillow. I should get around to playing it. Okay. Okay. This works. I'm gonna be real happy. I'm actually... Don't fall. Bad pillow. I'm gonna actually be real happy if this works. It required every pillow off my bed. I mean, I'm higher. My legs kind of hurt, but I think this is good. My back doesn't hurt. I think that's the important bit. I am still lower. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm level, but not with my monitor. So I see this as an unbelievable win. Thank you. I just shot the wall. There we go. I sometimes speak in emote. It's entertaining to me. Oh, that's an easy yoink. I like speaking in streamer emotes because it's funnier. I couldn't tell you why, it just is. Oh, I just stood in that bullet. He asked me if I'd like to take the bullet, and I said, yes, please, sir. I'm no Oliver Twist, but please, may I have another? I gotta fix some problems, boys. Yeet. Yeet. I should have swung again. I had the opportunity. This is also why I play Melton, because I don't have room for error, but when I do, I play stupid. There he is. I was wondering. Oh, fitting, really. I killed him before he finished. Oh, God. No. No. Capital D colon the other day. I mean, if that's an apt description, that's an apt description. That's all I'm saying. This is so straight. I'm literally just sitting on a bunch of pillows, streaming. I feel like, I feel like this is the epitome of being a streamer, and this is like I'm doing it right as I stand inside of him. Oh God. I think I'm just tainted by professional wrestling. I keep hearing him say wrestling whenever he gargles. I think I'm just crazy. I think WWE just got to me. If it works, it works. Yeah, no, that's That's my mantra on life, if I'm being real. I do some pretty outrageous, like, things. I always make things harder than it should be. And whenever people bring that up to me, I always say, well, it worked. If it works, it works. Oops. Now we shoot it. I hate this little thing. Get wrecked. Like, with the chair that I used to use, it was a wooden kitchen chair. We've had it for years. But because it's a wooden kitchen chair, I constantly forget that it doesn't roll. And that was incredibly dangerous. But I constantly forget it doesn't roll, so I ended up pushing back, and as I did that over the past month, it caused the back leg to come out. Or it caused like the middle, it had like middle things that kept the legs together. And that came out, so, and we didn't have wood glue. So instead of going out and buying wood glue, what I decided was I was going to take my nylon rope that I used for a science fair project when I was in school. Or not even science, it was an engineering project. And I tied it around like 7 or 6 times, as tight as I could get it. And that worked for like a month and a half, it felt like. But eventually the back leg popped out, so now there's no way to fix that without wood glue. So, and plus they're as old as dirt, so I mean, it's not really a surprise. Listen, I would much rather use the things I have than go out and get new things to fix them. Don't fail fish me. Oh. Not yet, no. Mostly because I don't care that much about it. As in, like, I don't like sitting in a chair in the first place. So it's like, but it's definitely hit me that it's one of those luxuries that you miss once you don't have it anymore. Because I always hated sitting in chairs. I would always, like, even at school, I'd be on my knees. And the teachers always look at me strange. Like, why don't you use chairs? I'm like, because chairs hurt my back. And also, I've broken, like, 6 chairs in school over the 12 years I was in school. Well, 13 years I was in school. I don't want to. I'm both traumatized and also it's a comfort thing. More bang for your buck. Got it anyways. Stand stream. When I have a standing desk. That's when you'll get a standing stream. That's actually one of my big things that I've wanted. Is a standing desk. Like, because I got this beautiful, my old desk was just garbage. It like fell apart. It was made of like wood chips basically, and it fell apart on me, and my sister's got me this beautiful desk for around my birthday. And I was like, the next thing is I'm gonna get one of those standing setups. I forget how much they cost, but I want to get one of those standing setups so I can lift it up while I work, because I've been writing recently and I do graphic design and then also streaming. Sitting on your ass all day is not actually that good for you, if you know, if that comes as any surprise. Haha, got it. I have no idea where my thing is. Okay, there it is. I actually was, the video got done yesterday, and I finished the edit. I did most of the editing, after my back just decided it didn't want to work anymore. I did most of the edits, standing. Which, when I say it was an experience, I'd say it was an experience. Damn, I was too close. I thought I was too close right as I swung it, and I was like, maybe? Maybe? And then halfway through the sing, yeah, swing. I'm too close, ain't I? That's like the second time I've done that to myself today. The universe was like, reverse got him. Yeah, the universe is like, you did something really cool. Now let's have a worse thing happen. It balances it out in the grand scheme of things. God, the sound design in this is wonderful. I'd also just like the record to be shown that I'm slowly sinking to the ground. Like, incredibly slowly, but it is happening. It's like the tectonic plate shifting, except I'm getting lower to the ground, and the ground ain't really moving. It, like, folded over itself. Wow, this is kind of a crap batch. I should have lit my candle before I started streaming. That guy killed himself. Or I might have accidentally killed him with a stray bullet. No body cam, no proof. Like quicksand. Quicksad. It is like quicksad, because this is not that efficient. I like messing around with the disc gun. I didn't use it for ages because I have bad memories from playing Super Crate Box, and it's the same developers. Vlambeer are incredibly evil with this thing. Okay, you're not getting a fancy death. Good old-fashioned shotgun to the face. What we call Southern Justice. That was actually my worst Southern accent ever, despite the fact that I am Southern. There he is. I was like, where is he coming? Or when is he coming? This has gone incredibly not well. Uh-oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have 2 bolt weapons. Who would have thunk it? Oh, 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 oh. That gun is so notorious. It makes its way into so many games. Even though, really? I had no idea it was in that game. I hate it. Either way. It is. That is the worst thing about it. It wants you to use it. But it's so trickster style. And I was like, it takes one bullet? Okay. Woo! You know, in my, if I was playing any other character, I hate this set, because there's like 3 good ones here. I mean, all this basically means is I can get hit 1 more time. But homing bolts would be nice. means I can literally spam the crossbow from around a corner. You know what? In the spirit of getting... In the spirit of going for it... It just really wanted you to have a second stomach. Let's go with strong spirit and just hope I get far enough to get homing bolt. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's so good that I got that. Ooh, I'd be dead for not looking at the screen. Well, I was looking at the screen, just the wrong part of the screen. What is just spitting out bullets? Oh! Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big, meaty boy. Yeah, and it wants me. Jesus Christ. That was a big boy. There's two. Good to know. Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget that I have an ability on this character. That would have been useful to remember. I saw it and I was like, God, I suck at this game. That's okay. Whole reason I'm making the experience even harder for like my own improvement. Corpse explosion is actually like very useful as well. I don't know why I don't use it more often. Woo! I am so just like sinking towards the ground. Does it have something to do with no health upgrades? Maybe that's what we're doing here. On accident. That'd be funny if I managed to get to the nuclear throne. Like, I don't intend to reach the nuclear throne with what I'm doing right now. Like, at all. If I do, that'd be sweet. But that's totally... It's called Everything Hurts. Yeah, that's appropriate. Oh. Is this, It sounds like fun in the most sarcastic way of the, or the most sarcastic tense of the word. There we go. Oh, it appeared behind me. I'm ready for you, big boy. Come on. I think we're on that level. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Okay, let's... I knew it. Well, though, forgetting I have an active ability is my natural state in this game, so I mostly play steroids. Oh, I haven't gotten far enough to unlock him, I don't think. Which is annoying. I mean, it's just annoying to me that I haven't unlocked characters. To be fair, I was the exact same way. Get farther and unlock things. That was actually my main incentive with Isaac. I always just walk into maggots, I swear. But that was my thing with the Binding of Isaac. I was pretty gung-ho about unlocking every character in the game as fast as I could. Still is a favorite pick of new players. Yeah, he has 10 HP. I'd hope he's the good pick. He's kind of disgusting. His ability is also kind of disgusting. Okay, just walk with the bullet, why don't we? Yoink. Yoink. I feel like that came off as me being a sarcastic asshole, but I mean... More or less, yeah, no, he seems like he's the good character. But I'm over here like... It's something I used to beat myself up over in Gungeon a lot. I hated whenever I played Gungeon because I couldn't do what I did on Isaac, where I could get like really far into the game and avoid damage. God damn it. I could get really far into the game without taking damage. I got really decent at Isaac. I wasn't tremendous, but I was decent. And like I beat myself up about that in Gungeon because whenever I played a load of Gungeon, it never felt like I was able to even get past the first floor without getting hit once. So, and the way that I kind of figured it in Isaac was I would straight, if I lost Devil Deal if I lost my Devil Deal and the run wasn't like really good, I was out. I restarted every time. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, where I'm playing at the hardest difficulty I can, basically. Not rush getting better, but just further my incentive to get better. Because if I'm not good, I will die, more or less. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but that's kind of my goal. I'm also really bothered because it looks like chat's not appearing on screen. I had to reset all my stats. That's one way to do it, yeah. And sometimes that happens. As I just totally shot in the wrong direction. Now that I went on this whole spill about getting better, I'm gonna play worse. Oh, there is. Okay. I mean, it just wasn't appearing. I guess I'm crazy. I'll probably, like, at some point switch to, doing probably a crystal run, in all honesty. Like, once I'm, like, I don't know, angry. Once I'm more pissed off than I am now. Which, in such astonishment, I'm not mad at a game like this. It's weird. I like having chat on screen because I'm potentially... This video, actually, I'm forcing myself in the future now to upload VODs. So that way there's always an... I should have been paying attention. So that way there's always a video on the channel. Every other day. Because that's when I stream, is every other day. And... I think it helps for people to see, just see who I'm talking to or what I'm talking about. That also kind of goes in the Raise Fire direction, where he's like, it's nice for people who can't see chat or who are maybe on, say somebody is here watching on mobile. They want to know what I'm talking about, but don't want to open chat because that looks ridiculous on mobile. So it's on screen. You can read it there. Granted, it's huge right now because I'm using my Civ preset, and my Civ preset, it's in between two things on the Civ UI, so it's like ginormous. My left wrist is not happy that I can't prop it up on anything right now. Well, I guess I can. There we go. Now my armpit is sad, as in it hurts. I don't know why I'm describing pain as my body parts feeling sad. I'll like it. I'll like it. Yeah. I wish I could do voices so bad. No. Thanks, Nuclear Throne, for ruining my life. Okay. Woo, okay, I just stood in that. I'm really just walking into bullets right now. I should have been hit there. What the hell? Fair. Another, to each their own thing, I would suppose. Oh, I didn't see the corpse. Woo! This pillow chair is starting to slide. It's also like not a chair anymore. It's just like a pile. Same difference. I have faith in my soul. I shouldn't, but I do. Oh, good. Whoop, whoop. Oh, it does. It feels great over here. It looks stupid. If anyone walks in my room right now, they're going to look at me like I'm a crazy mother. But, tell you what, it's comfy. My legs are crossed. That's always been a thing I hated with, being bigger, is I can't cross my legs when I sit in chairs. Because that's just like my default position, is with my legs crossed. And I can't do that in chairs. But right now, my legs all the way across, and it is comfy. We on that comfy grind. Also, before I forget, watching your stream made me think about something. I was like, because you were speed running. Oops. I was thinking about getting back into my speed running. Those rats really just walk through me. Okay. Oh, I shot the mimic. Good thing, I probably would have blindly ran into that mimic. I mean, that statement isn't false. Maybe I should find a stool or ottoman. We have neither. But I should probably get one at some point. The, what's it called? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, watching your stream, Gail, actually, yeah, about speedrunning. I used to speedrun, this short little indie game called Refunked. The speedrun literally takes, I think the world record might be sub-minute now. I don't remember. But it's like, it's super fast, and it's just like a parkour maze. And I did some speedrunning for it not that long ago. Well, not that long, like a year or two ago. And it was so much fun. It's on my Steam profile, my PB, but I never recorded any of my PBs, or like if I did, I didn't save them because I was just like, who cares? I don't want to go through the process of uploading this. Because at the time I wasn't in the creator mood like I am now. But I was thinking about speedrunning it again, just on stream, because it's a very chill speedrun. It doesn't require much brain power once I remember the route. And I'm just kind of like, speedrunning. And if I remember, my PB would set me, I want to say my PB would set me in like the 150s. Because I need to get a sub-minute. But or I have to get, I think my PB, yeah, it puts me in like the 150s because my PB is sub 2 minutes, which actually puts me in the upper echelon because most people are stuck at the 3-minute mark. And I know 150 doesn't sound like upper echelon, but a surprising amount of people ran that game. I could be crazy because everything changes so quickly in the speedrunning community. It's almost like their thing is that they do things quickly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna. And it's also a thing about speedrunning. I never want to speedrun games that are typically longer. That are like typically longer games. Like there are a ton of games I could speedrun that like I'd be down to, but I feel like would almost like ruin my enjoyment of them. And that's like Skyrim was namely one of them, but that's a 3-hour run. And that's a 3-hour world record. And yeah, no. let's run some crystal runs. Yeah. Revolution, whatever. Well, it might be under now. But last video I watched was about a 3-hour run. Let me actually look that up. I don't... oh. Yeah, somebody apparently has hacked my Ubisoft account and has sold it to somebody. And I'm just like, I'm kind of letting it happen for a bit. Not because of like, well, actually, the reason is kind of stupid. It's just like, I don't use my Ubisoft account, and when I need it, I'll get it. But somebody in Malaysia now owns my fucking Ubisoft account, apparently. It is just a part laziness of getting it back, but it's, my account isn't linked to anything. So if they tried anything else, they couldn't get anything else. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, Sky Rim. True. What was the 3-hour run? Hold on. I'm checking because you're right. It is much shorter than 3 hours, the main quest run. Where did I get that number? Yeah, because world record for main quest is 23 minutes. Where did I get a 3-hour record? Hold on. All main quests? All main quests is an hour. Where in God's name did I get a 3-hour number? 100% probably. Hold on. Is there a 100%? Yeah, glitchless main. No, glitchless is an hour 20. Suddenly running Skyrim sounds like a great idea. Where the hell did I get a 3-hour number from? I don't actually know. Back to Nuclear Throne, the game that isn't Skyrim. Wow, screwdriver. I let that happen. I really just let that happen. Oh, God. Awesome. That went way better than anticipated. Really should have used the crossbow, shouldn't have I? Oh, let's go a bit balls to the walls, shall we? Air horn wave. Easy mode. I had a question in my head, like, is this his sword? There we go. Awesome. On to the next floor. Higher weapon max. I'll take that. Evolution. Okay. Easy mode. Hopefully. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh! I quit. I quit. I am deceased. This is the end of the Vikings. What the hell? I quit. I got killed by the portal. I got killed by the portal. Ah! Ah! Now the pillow fort, the pillow mound, it is falling apart. Everything's falling apart. Oh, Jesus Christ. I get killed by the portal and now my own pseudo chair is killing me. Everything that is supposed to be comfortable is causing pain. Okay. We're back. Not really. But we're good enough. Welcome back. I just walked into a bullet. You call me Swiss cheese, so just keep hitting bullets. No, no. Everything's falling apart. I actually have no idea what song that is from, but I love just saying that line because it sounds so funny. Especially juxtaposed to everything falling apart. sure. What y'all doing firing off spawn, by the way? What the hell? What is this, Call of Duty? This is a bullet hell! That I just lived. And then this guy just shoots me in the back of the head. There's health. Ah! The health disappeared. Of course, the last thing, by the way, is a health pack from a maggot nest. Of course the guy. Oh, okay. Understood. I saw everything just heading right from my face. And I don't know why, but my body was just like, nah. You're just gonna let it hit you. And I asked my body why. Why, body? My body looked back and said, because I said so. Okay, on to the next run. Sure. This is my room and I shall clear it how I please. Unless apparently my body has something to do with it. Yeah, why not? Let's just have 14 max HP. Lord knows the 10 the game gives me isn't enough. God, I just thought of something very, very stupid. And it would only be like a funny joke to me. And literally, I think only me. If I go and play, like, for like my, say a birthday stream, which is actually when the timer at the bottom of the follower count thing at the bottom of the screen resets. Because I had big faith in myself, and I'm not sure why, that I would somehow get 50 followers before my next birthday. But, more to my point, I should totally do a stream that I had planned, or a stream of of things I would find unpleasant, as in horror games, because I'm a very, very, very big scaredy cat. It is. But, I would play games that I'm really bad at, or, hate, or horror games, because I'm a huge scaredy pants. I'm terrified of horror games. Of jump scares primarily. They affect me in a weird way I can't explain. But, so I'd basically be playing, horror games. Namely Outlast, probably, because my friend, the other member of Idiots to YouTube, he desperately keeps trying to get me to play Outlast because he knows it'll freak me out. And I might give into it if it's a birthday stream. Pretty much, I'll go through. I had a series on YouTube called Headache that I did years ago, and I might bring it back. I'm not sure. But where I get other people that I know, YouTubers or otherwise, to play really difficult games, and then I stitch together the best reactions of the difficult game. I might play the 3 games we got to back when I did it, or I might bring it back. I meet more people, because you're pretty sick guy. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll come to you and be like, hey, you want to play a really difficult game for a YouTube video? Because that's how all friendships start, right? You just ask them to play like the worst game they'll ever have touched in their lives. I'm also just talking this out because I know I won't be able to say it while I'm playing. But then I go through and play all the difficult games and end it with The Fall. Now, The Fall is the worst game I've ever played. I hate it. I have no idea why I hate it so much, but I viscerally hate it. Oh, what? Headache or the birthday torture session? I'm good at having ideas. I just need people to see them through with. But my issue is The Fall. Now, The Fall is the worst game I've ever played. It's not a fundamentally bad game. It is not. But I hate it. I have no idea why I hate it, but I hate it. I think it's because it's the first game I ever spent my own money on. And it was bad, and that pissed me off, probably. Because I think I just bought it to buy it. That is true. Because I'm quite the idea maker. It's just a matter of getting them through. Because I've definitely had some choice ideas, in my opinion, that I'd like love to have made into something bigger. But like Headache, for instance, is really difficult because it requires other people. And fun fact, I had a falling out with a ton of friends like earlier this year, so I'm pretty much back at ground zero. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, like, it is so bad. And I will never forget it. Like, it's not fundamentally bad. I just hate it. I hate it so much. And it's the first thing I bought with my own money. So I'm going to torture myself by playing it on stream, and you get to hear me yell about how stupid and how it's not intuitive at all. Even though it's not actually that bad of a game. After I pulled out a walkthrough, ooh, I got it. But no, I had to pull out a walkthrough. I never pull out walkthroughs. Walkthroughs are like the last thing I pull out for any video game. I think it partway ruins the experience. That died. A friempire, if you will. Now that is a damn saying. I need to right click more often as this character. I would not be hurt as much as I am as Duty's if I just remembered to right click. Oh, Jesus Christ. A friempire. Jesus Christ. I love that. Yoink. Okay. Oh, go right the hell ahead. I don't mind. Tips are not walkthroughs, if that was your concern. Ow. I'm gonna probably still play like a barbarian even with your tips, but I mean... Okay. So as long as you're fully willing for me to not intentionally ignore your tips. awesome. That was the smoothest sewers I've ever had. Of course. I like assumed I wasn't in range and I was deathly wrong. I should really live by the logic that if I have to assume I'm out of range, I'm probably not and shouldn't do it. That's a nice shot. Okay, I didn't die. That was my real only concern. Oh, there's a guy. Hi, guys. Give me a bullet. Oh, fudge. That's a good one. Oh god. A lot happened I like wasn't on screen to see. True. Yeah. I just wanted this room over because now I gotta go fight Big Dog. There are so many things on screen, and I'm not quite sure where any of them are. Killed Jay. Oh, I just clicked off screen. Oh, I just clicked off stream. Oh, I clicked off screen. Okay, it paused. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, Christ. Give it some time. Oh, I said I clicked off screen because I did. I clicked off my screen. That's why I paused. I accidentally clicked off the screen. I clicked on my friends list for some reason. Dual monitors and all. Oh God, that was rude. I'm one of you, kind of. I'm not the right color, but I mean, I'm one of you. Oh, I thought I was around the corner. Wow, okay. Auto crossbow? Sick. I don't know if that's like any actual good, but it's sick. That's what I want in real life. I've always like, that's always been like a thing I've joked about existing, but I feel like it would be really cool if it did exist. You doing a Getchi makes me want to go get this and just see if it's any good. And really, because I just got a Gatling gun in place of my my regular weapon. Woo, out of here. It's not that bad. I like getting more explosions when I'm using this thing. Bone marrow is endgame stuff. Oh god. What? Fucking mimic. I like the minigun, but at the same time, boy does it chew through some damn ammo. And the autocross is actually really good. But is it better than the laser pistol? Well, well, it's actually not. Or it is, but I mean... The question is... I guess it's more, do I get rid of the Gatling gun, or do I get rid of the laser pistol? I'd love to have your advice on this. If I should just keep what I have, or replace one of them for the autocross. You'll figure out what you like to play. Okay. I mean, I like... The autocross was actually kind of fun. Just picking it up and being able to left click. I'm gonna have low ammo in both, might as well. Snipe. You don't take it generally? Yeah. It seems like it's good for what I just used it for. I just cleared a room very quickly. Ugh. Stop with the skateboarding. Skateboarding? The skating. There's a toxic launcher and a super splinter gun. It uses crossbow ammo. Oh my god! It is a shotgun. It is a shotgun crossbow. Jesus Christ. Okay. Duly friggin' noted. That was kind of grody. Am I about to get the police called on me here in a second? No. Good. Oh, the police are coming. Oh, the police are coming. Jesus Christ. I watched some videos of people playing this game. It's the only reason I knew about the police. I did know, yeah. Either way, I'm doing something new. Either way. One is how the game intends it, one isn't. Huh. Do I have my own fun or the game's fun? This could be a very big mistake. And for that reason, I'm taking Last Wish. Welcome. Thank you. Ooh, hey. A crown, you say? Crown of Risk. More drops when at full HP, less drops when not. A lot more curse chests. Free mutation. Narrow future. Pickups fade fast and are worth more. No ammo drops, more weapon drops. No HP drops, big HP chests more common. And none. It is a bear head. There is a bear head. A bear head is a fair head. Huh. I don't know what narrow future means, and I'm kind of scared. What does narrow future mean? Excuse me as I'm you don't want Destiny. Noted. Because that's the only one that seems interesting for me. Because I don't know what curse chests are. So, and Crown of Risk, more drops when you're at full HP, less when you're not. That's a little sketch. I don't like that. Crown of Life. No, I don't like the Crown of Guns. The Crown of Haste, I play too slow. So I think I just might take the Crown of None. It means you have one mutation to choose from out of the usual 4. Oh. So yeah, so you literally are... This is your run now. Okay. I think I take the no head. That defeats the purpose of this probably, but I think I take the no head. Mostly because I don't play fast enough for the haste one. Though the haste one seems to be the one that affects me the least. This, can I just say, this is my favorite part of every roguelike, is when you start getting a load of items and you have to discern, like, you have to discern, like, what each thing is and how they work and if you ever want them in the future. I love this part of every roguelike. And every video game, to be honest. But the difference with a roguelike is because eventually in the future I'm eventually going to just know. What defines a curse drop, then? A curse chest. I mean, I have a phone. I can Google it, and I probably should. As I look underneath my desk. Long-term decision making. Cursed chests yield cursed weapons. Cursed weapons are often higher quality, but can only be exchanged for other cursed weapons. You know what? Why the hell not? I'll try it. I don't want to leave here without a crown since it's the first time of me entering in here. Hey, little hunter! I need a moment. I I require a moment because a lot of things just happened there, and I'm not quite sure what. Let me take this time and see if I can help with that delay. Uh, what would it be under? Because I don't know where it would be. It's in your dashboard settings. Hey, fuck. None of you are of relevance to me. Ugh, gotta readjust myself. Events. New achievements. Nope. Extensions. Nope. I feel blind as a bat. Would it be down here, actually? It's not here. I'll look for it more later. Probably it should be here. Just slash settings. Let me try that. I'm in there. Hold on. Oh, normal latency versus low latency. I don't know what I was looking for. If not that. Presuming I require a stream restart for that. Just an assumption. You like just looking at the thing that just completely brutalized me. Lil Hunter said hello, and I responded with goodbye. And yeah, he sent me packing. So if you're, I'm gonna go ahead and restart the stream. So if you're here, stream's gonna go down for a second, but immediately come back up. So, uno momento, por favor. Hi. I should be back. I should be, anyways. Sent each other packing to the grave. Yeah, I did kill him. I think that is like the best part. I killed him. That's all that mattered. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Okay. I didn't expect him to have bouncy bullets. I think that was my ultimate downfall. I also was in the narrowest of corridors. This one, not digital. Police actually weren't that hard to deal with, all things considered. I assumed that the police would be hell for me. Hi, I got a text. That's what I get for looking at my phone. I got a text message. I don't get those often. Oh god, I keep thinking it's the slug shot, and then it's gonna one-shot the scorpion. Give me bullet. Do I want shotgun or do I want revolver? I want wrench. No one expects the wrench. Let's see what this shitty text message is about. It's my sister asking if I need anything from the store. Fun fact, I'm actually on a keto diet right now, to lose weight, and it's been going really well, and I feel fantastic, which I'm really happy about. That also goes into the fact that I'm actually getting enough sleep, but yeah, no, I'm losing a ton of weight, and it's nice. I've only been on it for 3 weeks, and I've lost 23 pounds, which is kind of hype. And I discovered keto, all meat and cheese. No, not all meat and cheese. It's just cutting out carbs. So, or not cutting out, but limiting the number of carbs I can take in. Though it is a lot of meat and a lot of cheese. It's funny, my sister's a vegetarian and she's been doing keto too. And it's hilarious because the food we eat is so different. Like, I had a stromboli the other night and it was so damn good. But yeah, it's basically just, I can't have bread, and that's really about it. Other than that, I follow normal dietary rules. I have to count how many carbs I get from when it comes to stuff. Like, I can't have like a tortilla shell or like bread and chicken, but and yeah. And the nice part actually is the fact that I eat meat and stuff, because unlike my sister and my sister's boyfriend by proxy who does it, I can protein. I can get a lot of protein, and I'm able to work out and stuff even while on keto. I haven't, because I want my body to be used to the diet beforehand. Before I'm like, yo, you want to do like fucking 100 push-ups, body? And then my body's like, no. What on God's green earth do you think you're doing? Yeah. Do you have me? I have chicken, but I could definitely use more hamburgers, or just ham in general. Yeah, that is a huge issue with being a vegetarian. But they eat enough, like, enough proxies basically to kind of counteract. That's the word I was looking for, to counteract that. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's a big bandit area. Woo! Woo! I forgot we were on Big Bandit because I talked for too long. Let me try. I just realized, how am I gonna... I guess I can stand and write. That's a thing. I'm currently in the process of writing a narrative story. I'm not gonna call it a book, but it's just a story that I've had in my head for years, and I'm finally getting around to writing it. And I have forced myself, at least recently, I've been able to do it like absent a time restriction. I've been writing it for like 3 hours, I think, at one point. But I make myself write this story for at least an hour a day, and that's a big old at least. God, I walk into so many bullets. There's two. That's why I'm still getting shot at. Man, dude. I learned how to make, cause it's writing a story. So yeah, it's a book basically. I hate calling it a book because it's not a book. I don't think it will be a book. I'm writing, and it's. I have like a bunch of stories I've always had in my head. I think everyone does, to a certain extent. And it's basically about a world where a religion, if not Christianity, incredibly similar to it, and I'm a Christian as a precursor, basically got pushed out of the world because of a group of pagan people and their ally pushed them out into their own little sect of this country. And when they were being pushed out and a bunch of their people died, they found this branding iron and were kind of selling it around, and they found it in this forest, and it was perfect. It was in perfect condition. And when they started messing with it, they discovered that if they branded people, if they were strong in a sin, it would leave a mark for that sin. And the whole story is basically based around that there was a rebellious group of people called sinners who have been ostracized due to the fact they are marked like that. And it's only if you're strong in the sin. People can have the sin but not have the mark because they either weren't branded or not that strong in it. And that's kind of the gist of it. I'm really interested in it because a lot of it is stuff that I've never written before. So, like, being able to have an idea in your head and putting it on paper is two different things. Because I have all the story beats, right? Like, I know the beginning, middle, and end already. Oops. The issue then becomes, well, let's fill in the rest. Because it's stuff, you don't have to think about until you start writing. You know. And I know that sounds kind of dumb to an extent. But it's just the way my brain works. And what I more or less mean is that the beginning, middle, and end never change. The rest of it does sometimes. Wow, I just let that happen. What I actually think is the best part in the novel before I can emphasize somewhat. Yeah. The biggest thing for me going into it was dialogue. Because I'm afraid that every character might turn into a self-insert to a certain degree. Like, and dialogue is fun. Yeah, I'm not even gonna front. I like being able to write and give. Oh my god! Pay attention to the game and then talk about the thing you're doing. Let me beat the sewers, because I apparently can't play through the sewers, like, with my head turned on correctly. This is a big boy. Yes, yes. Jesus Christ. I have a thing that when I hit people, here's the real issue. Every character is a reflection of the writer because you write what you know. That is true. That is true. That is true. What I more see is like trying to make everyone at least sound like they've had different lives. Like there are characters I've made a very, very tall order for myself in that there are 9 main characters. By modeling on other people. Ooh. 9? Wait, 9? Is it 9? Hold on. Let me actually count. Is this the 7 plus the 1? So it's 8. It's 8 main characters, technically. Technically. Well, I call them main. There's only one main character, but there's not like a ton of dialogue between them, right? You'll have like, it's basically, the idea is that their stories, but significant. Yeah, that's a better one. Because like the entire goal is that there's a big thing in this universe are pure sins. So people who only have one sin, because just like in real life, it is much more likely you'll have more sin. You'll be two or more sins. So for someone to have such a strong pure sin, it was seen as like a warning almost. And there are the 7 pure sins. There are only 7 of them, and they're all incredibly powerful people. So like the idea is that these 7 characters are these are your supporting characters, but they are very important because they're basically they're the people that help guide and teach and help the main character. Even though the main character is older than all of them, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. And all of them are very significant in that. And they all have very distinct personalities, I would say. Because I think the big thing was that I wanted there to be characters who had silver spoons, who were born with silver spoons and who weren't. And that's kind of the issue, right? Exploring all that crown make more than one story. That is true. That is true. I mean, I want to keep it all like... I also want all the characters... Like, to an extent, I think most of the characters are going to be inherently two-dimensional in their interests and goals. All the complexity is going to come from the main character. Like, and that's kind of my idea, is that they're just going to want to help him because it helps them, but their stories aren't important to him because he's the guy telling the story. You know, it's kind of like whenever you tell a story to kids, you tell what happened from your point of view, and then you say, they ask what happened to him. Well, he went off and did his own thing, was more or less how you summarized it. And it's kind of like that, where their stories cross are where things are going to be important. And when they're not crossed, whatever they do is what they're doing. I'll keep it in mind, so that way if I'm like, he needs help. Like, say I'm at a party and I'm like, he can't do this by himself. Logically, he is not going to be able to do this by himself. So I will go and grab one of the characters and just have, like, what he was doing explained and why he's here. When he's asked, he's like, why are you here? Gives, like, a sentence explanation and call it a day. You know, really, you can explain almost anyone's life in a single sentence, but it won't be that well done. Why do they interact with the main character? Because the main character was... So the idea is that this brand came into the country after the mass exodus, which is what I'm calling the event when they were kicked out of the modern exodus, which is when they were kicked out of the mainland Magnum Terra, which is the name of the continent they're on. And they found the brand and they used it, and this wasn't that long ago, but when they discovered that it could do this to people, but it didn't cause pain, they decided, even though their population isn't that big, it's one brand, so they do not believe they could get everybody underneath it, so they decide, hey, let's grab the young kids. And the young kids, basically once you turned 18, you were branded, because at that point they dignified that you could be saved. You know, you could, they were assuming that this was a warning and that you could be absolved of that sin. So they did it with 777 people, 111 each day, and the last 7 on the last day, they all got pure. Again, this is just like precursor. So they're very powerful people. And the main character, he was already over 18. He was just over the cuff. So he didn't get branded. So him and his best friend, and his best friend is like this this leader of a he's like the next in line to become the leader of the chapel, which is the name of the main city. It's the only city now. But he this is all like stuff I've hashed out. Like I said, beginning, middle, and end. I already had all this stuff ready. I just need to figure out how to use all of this information. But more or less, they what's it called? So he never got branded, and when his best friend, him and his best friend, neither of them got branded, but it's very implied that he is jealous of his best friend's life, because his best friend got an arranged marriage with the girl of his dreams, quote unquote, and she's into him too. So it's like not creepy. That was something I wanted to avoid, it being creepy. But he defends a sin because he thinks that humanity should be above your sin. And the guy gets angry, his best friend, because, oh my god, what the hell? Why would you defend a sin? So he captures him and brands him, and he is pure envy. The second person to ever be pure envy. Which freaks people out, because they thought that the 7 pure sins would be it. And now there's another pure sin. So as he goes through his adventures, he realizes something, that you can have your sin but never have been branded. So he thought about it, and seeing that, because he's aware that the sins are powerful because of their sins. So he's like, he's having them help him revolt against the machine that is keeping sins down and basically trying to commit genocide upon them. And they help him learn about the society that the sins have created, and the rules of the sins and what each of the powers do and all that kind of stuff. And with a big, like, crescendo of their powers being seen. I do have a few story beats I'm still working out. Like, can a person gain sins after they've been branded? Like, if they're branded again, would it leave more marks or change the mark if they've changed their sin? Though I think that I think that someone can be corrupted and absolved, which is a big thing that I'm not going to explain now because it's really confusing. I think I just went off on a very long tangent. I should play the video game now. Hey, Mr. Meet the Mighty, how's it going? You came back at possibly the perfect time, because I was just talking about nothing for a really long time. That's good to hear. I'm doing fantastic. I'm sucking at Nuclear Throne. I hate you. I hate you, Go. I hate you so much. What would have been real choice is if I would have died on that sniper. I'll find a way. The rule stands. I will find a way to be worse. There we go. No. Bad. This jackhammer shit's what? Damn it! I can't move. Okay. Is she saying Linda? Linda McMahon? Is Chairman? Ah! So many things are happening. None of them are good. Damn it! So many things just happened, and none of them were good. Get fucked. Yeah, no. I got fucked. Back on the grind. I should inform you, actually, Meet, something that might entertain you. I'm currently sitting on the... Well, I'm sitting on a pile of pillows, because my chair broke. I made it earlier in the stream. I'm really low to the ground, but I'm definitely higher than I started. Yoink. It is free real estate. I mean, I'm comfortable. I gotta reach up and look up at my monitor, but hey. What works, works. Also, all of these are eyes, and I don't know why, but I think that's cool. Sure. That kind of throws me off sometimes, but I'll take it. I say as I get shot in the back. I think you win. It's comfy, I promise. And the chair breaks. I had a cheap little $20 chair that you just heard fall because it's still sitting next to me because I think I can fix it. And then I had a kitchen chair I was using as a temporary thing, and that recently absolutely just fell apart. I was like, he has to be close to dead. Yes, sir, I did. Always the free Epic Games vibe. I get about every game they got. That's my logic. If it's free, why don't you get it? Free is the best price. I'm proud of you. I've always wanted to get this game. It's always interested me, but... What was there on Epic last week? Because this week's Ruin and this game. I think last week was like some costume game and then a horror game. It was some chibi horror game. Yeah. It's a rule. Free is the best price. Some pussy game. Yeah, some chibi game plus like I think a horror game. I could be wrong about the second one. Next week is The Messenger, which I heard is a decent little platformer. So I'm gonna definitely try that out when it comes next week. Granted, I have a YouTube series now, which is being uploaded tomorrow, where I review the 2 free games of the week. My YouTube link is not below the thing. I should totally do it. Ooh, a bazooka.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Thank you! Because you failed. No, not November. Damn straight. Nuts of the fog as you are. Thank you, me. Yeah, no, I'm actually tomorrow releasing a video on my my co-ran YouTube channel, Idiots to YouTube, reviewing the 2 games that got released. Do I have Borderlands 3? No, sadly, I want it. Desperately do I want Borderlands 3. Given that I put like 300 hours between the first 2 games. Cracked version? I'm not too into cracking video games, personally. I really just let him walk up on me. It's nothing against like it's nothing against the logic of cracking it, because I do get that. Sometimes you just don't have the money or something like that. I mean, it's a free $60. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very funny about cracking video games, but I think that's only because I'm such like an indie game person. Like I play more indie games than I do regular games. So I hate doing that sort of thing. Another true statement. It's actually why I didn't buy the current. Wow, he still hit me? Okay, sure. I get it. It is just like if you don't want to give them your money type idea. But again, I come from such an indie game base. I played like my first couple of games where I was like serious was like Afterbirth, well, Binding of Isaac, Super Meat Boy, which is actually a Flash game. You know, the Papers, Pleases, and all those. So I come from a very like weird opinion about cracking those. Scratch from the VOD. I mean, I'm not above cracking things, so I cracked Photoshop because Indie Darlings, yeah, that's me. Gungeon was free on Epic. It was, and I have it on Steam, which is the only reason I didn't get it on there. I bought it, and that game is fantastic. I am steaming hot garbage at it because I never gave my time to it. I totally should have, but yeah. I mean, if you want, sure. My IG is going through a very sparse thing right now, because I'm trying to get a link. I'm basically I'm having to work some stuff out with my IG and maybe even my branding. But once all that's worked out, my IG's going back on a daily post schedule if I can help it. Okay. Just getting absolutely pegged right now. I actually haven't looked that much into it. Actually, the most kind of mint. Thanks. Just, I'm assuming that's a thank you moment. Yeah, no, I'm running, like, in reality, I want to do graphic design, like, for a living at some point in my life. And that is definitely a part of it, is my Instagram. It's where I post all my art. Right now I have to, I have a picture I'm ready to post, but this is Mad Dog, isn't it? Let's kill some of the enemies. I actually haven't looked that much into Isaac recently because I had a very off and on relationship with Isaac. If you want, you can link it or talk about it. Like, explain to me what they're doing. Do I want to fight the police right now? I mean, it's really a fat ass. If I can get past this portal, it's meant to be. It is. Okay, we're fighting the police. Because there's no police between two beating hearts. My god. That's about when I dropped off too. Nothing came of that, but we're going to go anyways. Oh god, I was not looking at the screen. I was focused on other things. A sniper staring directly into my spawn is not... Why are there so many birds? Did you know? Thank you, Mr. Meat. But Repentance is an official port of the fan-made Anti-Birth. Oh my god, really? That's what that is? Dude, I am so down. Yeah, that was something I always forget I have abilities, man. It's such like a thing I need to like drill back into my skull, or even just drill into my skull. But dude, that's sick. I loved Anti-Birth so much. Actually, because when back when I did YouTube, when I was younger, what's it called? I played the hell out of Anti-Birth because it was so much just fun. I don't really like Isaac. I get it. Just like a lot of these types of games, they're not for everyone. Because if I'm being honest, I was not a big fan of I was not like a huge fan of lovingly referred to as the poop game. Oh god. Sometimes I take damage and it's like, you know, it's me being just the biggest idiot on the planet, and sometimes I just am the biggest idiot on the planet. I stand that. Yeah. You know, I was like, Isaac was like my second big time sink I ever had in a video game. It was like, it was actually just Isaac before, like after I picked up PC, because I was a Call of Duty kid. I'll admit it. I was a filthy Call of Duty kid. Splunky. Yeah, that's actually one of the few ones I haven't played. I've wanted to play Splunky, but I've just never gotten around to it. Fight predictions on KSI versus Logan. KSI would whip him, or is going to whip him, but they're totally going to draw again because they want a third one. That's my prediction. I genuinely think KSI could whip him very easily, in all honesty. But I think that they're going to tie them again. And granted, I didn't watch the first fight, so I don't know. Maybe I just don't know that Logan is just this just phonetic boxer. Maybe. Rigged. Hey, I mean, I don't know. Hey, I'm not a fight person. I watch professional wrestling. I don't watch boxing or fight. I don't like that. I don't like that real shit. We only deal with fake shit in this bitch. Granted, hey, it's partly fake, I'm pretty sure. I am, I'm convinced that this is gonna be a kayfabe all the way, boys. Hell yeah. How have I, like... Shake my head. Hey, I'm learning. I just ate so many bullets like an idiot. But, I'm not good at this game. I've put that out there. This is... I kid you not. Oop, this is my second time playing the game since it went free. Did the bullets taste good? They tasted excellent. Gourmet, I'd say. But yeah, no, I'm not like a real fight person. Though I do like watching the UFC whenever it's on. It's entertaining. It's not fair. It's not right. Ow. I'm losing this run. I already know, but... It's funny, too. I have no idea. No, I was gonna say... Actually, no. This is crazy. Oh my god. Stop talking when playing video game and you'll play better. You'll learn real fast. This is more important than you guys. But and I enjoy watching you. You know what? That is the fairest analysis of this stream I've ever heard. Ugh! Why? Why did I just let that happen? I didn't have to let that happen, but I let it happen. Nope. Nope. Oh, I know. Ooh, what did I just get hit by? I actually have no idea. Yeah. What did we get? We got a lightning pistol and an assault rifle. Okay. Tough but fair. That's what we strive for. True, true. Hey, I mean, I've always been like that. The amount of people that I watch that are like I've never been good at video games. Let's be real. I've never been good at video games. But I definitely enjoy playing them, which is all that really matters in the end, I'd argue. Yeah, no, if you're like, and again, this is like my third time with the game. I actually have real confidence that I could actually get good at this game. And I don't usually have that confidence about video games. But I genuinely like believe that I could get good if I like put some more time into it. And the game said no. Do I want this? Or do I want this? I think I want... Huh. Jackhammer's entertaining, but... Maybe Cross was better. That's a go. It's LA. Bye. Alright, see you, man. Good talking to you. Yeah, and this is gonna sound like a weird thing to... Oh, I was gonna say, I kept cutting myself off because I'm bad at this game. It's actually super sick, meeting, like, multiple wrestling fans just kind of in the wild. I've never, like, the only wrestling fan I've ever known is my sister's boyfriend. And he's actually the reason I got back into wrestling. And I think it's kind of sick whenever I'm just, you know, existing and I meet wrestling fans. I haven't watched it in a long time. That's okay. I'm just saying. I just killed myself. Woo! Woo! Oh, man. That's fair. I mean, hey. Death by Uber, yeah. Jesus Christ. Sounds like those things in the War of the Worlds. But if there's any time to like get back into wrestling, even on like a, because I don't watch wrestling. Dear God, I don't watch that shit. I listen to recaps about all the shows. I just let that happen. Like, I watch, like, Cultaholic Going in Raw and Wrestling with Regret, and that's how I absorb my wrestling content. Who has time to watch all this wrestling? Because out of any time to be a wrestling fan, like, now is pretty sick. Because of stuff like AEW is offering real competition to the WWE. TNA is awesome. I've loved TNA for a long time, and their current show Impact is fantastic. AEW even has a pay-per-view on tonight, and I'm going to be watching that because I just want to see how they do. Yeah, get in the clips too, get the hype moments. Yeah. Impact definitely is of that brand. Impact actually is a wrestling channel, or has a YouTube channel, where they upload all of their like huge highlights, and that's sick. Because I'm not gonna watch their weekly show, but Tessa Blanchard is a fucking national treasure, and it's a travesty that I don't watch more of her stuff. She's about to be the Impact World Champion, and I am hyped as shit. Her match at Sami Callihan is about to be awesome. But yeah, tonight's a pay-per-view. Tomorrow, and then, yeah, no, like I said, if any time's the time to get back into wrestling, it's now, I'd argue. Because you have a lot of choices. It's like you hate the WWE, you got AEW, Impact. You hate the American style, you got New Japan, AAA. In all honesty, Ring of Honor, because Ring of Honor has fell off. Yeah. And that's my time as the bat. And the guy that I actually raided yesterday, the squirrel dude, I forget his name off the top of my head. He actually has wrestling notifications like I do. And that was pretty sick. So the fact that I've met like 3 people who've actually seen wrestling is kind of awesome. Because, in all honesty, like, I love wrestling, but it's like, and the wrestling community is one of the most surprisingly inclusive groups I've ever, like, have seen. Despite the fact that they can be both. Let me restep my ground. They can be both the most inclusive and least inclusive group of people I've ever seen. Like, if you go to a wrestling show, you're usually, like, if you go to a wrestling show alone, you'll leave with a friend type shit. Or, like, because I went to Raw, when Paige was there, and I walked past Paige and didn't know, which was hilarious. I thought it was just a chick dressed up as Paige. But it was, like, pretty chill. You know, most people are just there to enjoy some good old-fashioned wrestling. It helps I live in the South. And hearing a Heyman promo in person is fucking fantastic. Took me right back to the days of ECW. I thought I was backstage and I was Sandman with my heroin issue. You thought I could go on a tangent about writing? Ooh, don't get me talking about wrestling. Because, ooh, I'm weirdly passionate about professional wrestling. That was really the last thing. Oh, I gotta like shove my leg underneath my leg. Perfect level to run out of ammo and alright, we're gonna shovel some people now. Oh my god. I love shovels. Shovels are sick. I've been alive for like 3 hours, haven't I? I'll probably be going off at some point. me get fucking Mr. Rossetti out and make him dig you a grave. Deleted, bruh. Alright, let's see. Can I kill Mad Dog today? Ah, wait, yeah, I should have grabbed that. No. 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 Get away from me. Let's go. There he is. That went really well. Do I want Rhino skin? Gives me more HP. But I'm being stupid. So yeah, I want Rhino skin. It suddenly occurred to me that I probably should have grabbed Trigger Fingers. Let's hope Trigger Fingers is in the next room. Where's the last guy? Dear God, this fucking shovel is unbelievable. Okay. Damn! I just picked up the HP. Ah, it was so close. Oh, there was so much HP there, too. Man, I could have actually lived that if I would have been a tiny bit faster on that draw. Damn. That was a good run. Okay. Let us go in. I think this will be my last run. I have to get writing in today. So I think this is going to be my last run. I'm going to go make food. And, yeah. I'll be raiding somebody random. Okay. Okay. So it is just me letting go too early. Okay. Laser pistol and crossbow. I really just stood there and ate that. Apparently I've just been hitting things off screen this whole time. I didn't realize I leveled up twice in there. Ooh, that was fast. Alright. I think I'm gonna go. But if you guys enjoyed, if anybody besides Gale guys here, you guys enjoyed, you can hit that follow button. And if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, that like button, hell, that notification bell if we have one, to know whenever these videos get uploaded. But if you guys did enjoy, I'd love it if you hit the buttons that did the good things. Yeah, about the stream end. I've been going for about 3-ish hours, and I gotta do some writing today. So and I'm hungry too, so I'm gonna go make food and I'm gonna do my writing. But yeah, I'm gonna throw you potentially over to another streamer. I'm gonna see if that squirrel guy is still up. He was actually kind of funny. He's an Australian fella.